As the world hurdles towards the next recession, the stakes are higher than ever before. The economy is in a high-speed chase, and we're all behind the wheel. But unlike a James Bond film, there is no guarantee for a happy ending. The challenge is real and the dangers are everywhere. So, what we need is a strategy that we can use to navigate the twists and turns and come out victorious. Are you ready for the challenge of a lifetime? The future may be uncertain, but with the right mindset and preparation, you can weather any storm. So let me ask you, what steps are you taking right now to prepare for the challenge of the looming recession? And how do you plan on mitigating the impact on your business or personal finances? If you haven't started to think about it, listen up, because it's time. And later in this video, you're going to get 5 different ways that you can prepare right now here today for the recession and limit the financial carnage. Hello again, my friend, Andrew here, and I hope you're ready to arm yourself with the knowledge needed to protect yourself and your assets during the looming recession. And I mean, one of the big reasons we are facing this problem is due to the issues the economy continues to face with inflation. Inflation and the Consumer Price Index, or CPI, can have a huge contributing role to a recession in a number of ways. First, if inflation is high and outpacing wage growth, it can lead to a decrease in consumer purchasing power, which can negatively impact consumer spending and economic growth. People just have less money to spend because things cost more and your dollar doesn't go as far. Second, as the Federal Reserve raises interest rates to curb inflation, it makes it more expensive for individuals and businesses to borrow money, which slows economic growth. The interest payments are just too expensive and people don't want to pay them. Additionally, now, if high inflation is not checked and is handled by the central banks and government, it can actually lead to a decrease in confidence in the economy and lead to a kind of consumer-driven recession. This is basically where people think the central banks don't know what they're doing, so it's better to just hold cash themselves and try to ride out the uncertainty. So what do you think the chances are that we get a recession in 2023? Well, it depends on multiple factors. Factors such as the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic and its impact on the global economy, ongoing political conflicts, changes in consumer spending habits, large-scale business investments, unemployment rates, and the overall labor market can all play a role in determining the likelihood of a recession. Now, some economists are forecasting a recession in 2023, and the folks over at Goldman Sachs believe that there is a 65% chance that we get one. But others suggest the economy will recover with a slower growth trajectory. What we know for sure is that the Federal Reserve and other central banks will continue to take steps to support the economy, but their goals aren't always aligned with what you and I believe should happen. Really, it's most important to view predictions with a grain of salt and create your own battle plan to mitigate the impacts of a recession if one does occur. I mean, it's always nice to have options, right? So here are 5 ways you can mitigate the impacts of a recession in 2023. Number 1, build an emergency fund. You've probably heard this before. Having a savings cushion can provide a financial safety net in case of a job loss or unexpected expense during a recession. Aim to save at least 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses in that emergency fund. Number 2, reduce debt. High levels of debt can become a major burden during a recession and make it harder to manage expenses and make ends meet. Prioritize paying off high interest debt or high amounts of debt, such as credit card balances, and avoid taking on any new form of debt that you can. Your stress level will thank you, just like I'll thank you if you like this video and subscribe to the channel. Number 3, diversify your income streams. Having multiple sources of income can help mitigate the impacts of recession on your finances. Consider ways to also earn additional income through side hustles, the stock market, or rental properties, and always have a line of credit for emergency purposes only. This can be a useful card up your sleeve, giving you even more flexibility beyond just straight cash. Number 4, you want to be mindful of your spending. Try to maintain a budget and avoid the unnecessary expenses during a recession. Keep it to the necessities only, and remember, brighter days are ahead. And number 5, be informed. Stay up to date about the economic situation and any government policies or changes that may be placed in a recession. This gives you more data and thereby heightens your ability to make good decisions. The bottom line though, those who do nothing and prepare nothing will get nothing. Those that take steps to prepare will be able to figure out their way through a recession, and it won't be easy, but if we peel back all that uncertainty, recessions actually are times when great fortunes can be made. So get your shit together. Billionaire Warren Buffett has focused on how to make money during recessions and during times of high inflation, like right now, and seizing that opportunity. Here's how he goes about doing it.